Hi everyone, and yeah, so here we are, David, the boys and myself, off to start doing some fencing and some walling. We'd basically waited for it to cool down because it's been red hot the whole day, and so we're off to the top of the field, and here we are with a walling job and down at the bottom a fencing job, so like down the hill a bit for the fencing. So here's the boss, just getting some bits and bobs off the quad bike, and David, Elliot and myself are at the top doing the walling, and Archie's down at the bottom. You probably can just about see him right down there where those posts are. He's doing, there he is, and he's doing the fencing by himself because he's quite competent now at doing that all by himself. David's gone down with the Merlot, I think to pick some wire up, and Archie's just carrying on fencing, and Elliot and myself have taken our boots off because we've gone down to the river to get some fillings for the wall, and we've just had a little bit of a foot dip just to cool off and fill the bucket up with some fillings. So the fillings go in between the large stones in the wall, and we were kind of just running out a little bit. So it's coming up to about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and the cows have started to come over the hill and come down to the watering hole, basically the same area where we took the fillings from, the stone fillings. So they're just making their way up over the hill and slowly down to the river for a drink. Watering hole. Hey, come in, ladies. So where we did the water rails the other day, that's where they're going down to for the water. There's a lot of traffic on the main road today. So because we were getting bitten to death by the midges and the horseflies, also known as clegs in Cumbria, we decided to call it a night for the stone wall and the fencing, and come back to it at a later, probably tomorrow or a day after. And on the way home, we saw this pair of swans, which is, we've had them before. They've actually been walking around the village. Well, one of them has been walking around the village. So here they are, enjoying the evening sun. So the next day we had 2 young bulls that needed to be castrated. One had retained one of its testicles for quite some time, and we couldn't actually locate it at the time of doing the other calves, so we've just done them a bit later than normal, and the vets, so we bring them all in, sort them out, and the vets come in shortly to castrate them. So we had to bring all the herd in from the front field, just because it's just an absolute nightmare to try and sort them out in the field. And in that herd we've got Nobleman the bull, which you can see at the back. He's just sauntering his way in, and we've got some cows in there with a couple of calves. So we're just getting them all in and waiting for the vet. So this is a crush. We're just bringing that in. We're going to get it, I think we're putting it in here. I'm not quite sure where David's, he changes his mind all the time, so I'm not sure where we're putting it. pushing it into place, and yeah, the Merlot's definitely going to need a wash before I do book raking on it. I'm sure my husband's blind to the fact I've put loads of washing out, and he's just whizzing past. You should have seen him before on the motorbike. He's just whizzed past, and there's a great big dust storm, and I've just put the washing out. And we've had no washing machine for 2 weeks, thanks to the flipping hot point engineering issues. So yeah, what a nightmare. Yeah, they were supposed to turn up, and then we sat in all day waiting, and they never, well, I sat in all day waiting, and they didn't turn up. So the first one's in the crush, and the vet's just getting his equipment, and then the procedure will be starting. So here's the other bull that's waiting to be castrated. The one in the crush has been injected in the, like with the local anaesthetic in the testicle area, just to numb it before the vet cuts that area and draws the testicle, and you'll be able to see him in a minute remove one of the testicles, and it's a very quick procedure. And once he's taken them out, basically you can see here there's one, that's the first one, and then again just straight onto the second testicle, and there's the second one. And once that's done, just cleaned up, no stitches, so it'll just drain naturally, and then we get on with the next bull.
Are you getting through the spring work now, Richard?
Yeah, most cattle are turned out. There's a few calvings left to do.
Yeah.
But apart from that, we're pretty much on top of it, I think.
So that's all 4 testicles removed, and that's it. So the 2 bullocks have been castrated, and they don't look any different than when they actually went in with their Christmas decorations. So basically we've put some hectofly on the tails just to prevent any fly strike. That's basically if a fly lands on them and tries to lay any eggs in the wound. It's basically an open wound that will just drain freely, and we're just going to let them out into the back field so we can keep an eye on them over the next few days. And yeah, they seem happy with their little selves, minus their bits and bobs. I don't know if there's a horsefly, and I'm going to maybe have a look in a minute, but she's just flipping, digging, dust up, you name it. What's up, nobleman? There's lots of clegs around, driving all the horses and the cows and sheep crazy at the moment. Oh, it looks like we've got a new calf over there. So this one in front here and that one are the ones that were castrated the other day, and they're just back to normal, all happy as Larry, no problems. Stand yourself up, new baby. Yeah, it's a little girl. So this is not what David wanted. David wanted a Charolais. and a bull. So we've got a shorthorn and a heifer. But at least it's a live calf, that's the main thing. And she looks quite healthy. With it being so dry, all the tree roots are starting to show through with the animals kind of rubbing all over them. The camera's playing up. So this cow here, she just got up. She's looking a bit uncomfortable, so we're expecting her to calve today sometime. And this one over here, she's due any time. And Nobleman the bull is not bothered. So I think I'm going to leave this YouTube this video here for today, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and if you could like and subscribe, that would be fantastic, as it helps our channel grow. And also if you could ring the bell for notifications, that'll help you tell you when I've next posted another video. And I hope you have a good weekend, and we're hoping, well, David especially, well actually both of us really, because we need some grass. We're hoping it's going to rain. Probably not everybody else's cup of tea, but it's not very often in Cumbria we ask for rain. But as you can see, it's getting quite dry and dusty. So yeah, so we're hoping for some rain. David's off to fertilise the fields, and fingers crossed it rain tonight, and it'll wash it in. But anyway, take care, and see you soon. Bye bye now.